Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here. Welcome back to the regular Aimless Wanderings vlogs following the slight detour with the 1 year anniversary bonus episode, Fetch. Now we resume Darker Past with the 4th episode, Daleks of the Apocalypse, Part 1. The first of two two-part stories in this wave. And this one serves as the mid-series two-parter. You could say the next one is the mid-series well, if the two were split in half, like Series 6, you could consider it the... Sorry about the noise outside. The mid-series finale. But this story sees the Doctor and Tim arrive in Cardiff in the near future, or well, in the future, where there's been a plague, and humans have been infected by zombies. They've been infected by the plague to become zombies, and there's only 2 survivors, Ren and Douglas. Douglas, I believe, is based on the character played by David Boskett, who appeared in the Five Who Fans election 2015 showrunner election video. The character of Douglas. Whether it's the same Douglas is uncertain, but it's like him. And Ren, of course, is Ren, who's going to become the other new companion. So in this story, the Doctor and Tim are saved by them, and the Doctor's like wanting to go and leave Ren behind so that he doesn't take her with him, so that neither of them will die and he doesn't become dynamite. He is being a bit selfish, but I guess he also wants Ren to survive as well, in a way. Because he doesn't really want her to die, but with his selfish needs to not want to die, not become dynamite, he is pushed back a bit. And of course, the Daleks. The Daleks are here, and the Doctor's like, oh, balls, as soon as he hears them. So he knows they're in trouble. So in an attempt to get back to the TARDIS, the Daleks capture them, they kill Douglas because he's unnecessary, and the Doctor is taken to see an old friend/enemy whilst Tim and Ren are kept under guard whilst a Dalek has been infected. There's also a nice little callback to iDalek with the Siri and the touchscreen tablet. And a callback to Death to the Davros with the final meeting with, well, who was a surprise return at the time? Davros. Overall, this story is mostly just the start, the setup for what comes later in part 2, but it's still a very interesting start. Most of the first half of this half sees the Doctor moaning about Ren and him and Ren and the fact that they're in Wales and that his future self likes Wales, but the next half deals with them on the run from the Daleks and being captured by them eventually, and then the Doctor being taken to see Davros at the end. So, it's not really a huge amount, but it's still got some interesting moments. And there's some good conversation moments between the Doctor and Tim. So overall, I'm going to give Daleks of the Apocalypse Part 1 an 8 out of 10. It's very interesting, very good. But I think more of the story comes later in the story, comes in Part 2. But it does introduce Ren in a pretty cool way, of her being a survivor, resistance woman trying to defend herself, and Douglas until he's exterminated, and also Tim and the Doctor. So that's it from Daleks of the Apocalypse Part 1. Next time we'll look at Daleks of the Apocalypse Part 2.